keep beckoning to me.
This is Torkam, a border crossing between Pakistan and Afghanistan. Here, more than 100 Afghan refugee families make the journey back to their homeland every day.
Do you have anywhere to stay in Kabul?
No, nowhere. Could you try and find a place for us to live? It's very difficult for us, you know.
Where are you going?
Kabul. In Pakistan, they destroyed our camps and told us to go back to our country. Here we don't have anywhere to stay, no land, no home, nothing to fall back on.
These people are refugees who have returned to Afghanistan from Pakistan and Iran. After registering with the UNHCR, the United Nations High Commission for Refugees, Afghan ministry officials from Repatriation and Returnee Affairs arrange medical checks for the refugees. They are then taught about the dangers of unexploded mines in the area. They are given some financial help and taken to the part of the city where they originally came from.
How many in your family?
There are two of us.
Ah, two. And where have you been living?
In Tehran.
So which part of Kabul do you want to go to?
I want to go to Kulachakapisa. Don't walk in the bombed-out areas. Do you understand?
When I left, I was 4 years old. Now I have 2 children. We have nowhere to live. Since Thursday, we have been in a lodging house with strangers. We have no money to rent a house.
Many refugees, indeed, have no house anymore. Their house has been destroyed, or their house is too small, because when they left, the families were much smaller. UNHCR has helped almost 100,000 families build or rebuild their houses, mostly in rural areas. In Kabul, we have helped 1,500 families rebuild their house. The program in Kabul is more complex, and we believe that in Kabul city, the housing problem should be resolved by through a much broader development plan based on large housing schemes, and should not be addressed through a humanitarian approach as UNHCR can do.
Since the fighting in 1992, 70% of Kabul has been destroyed, and more than 3 million people have become refugees, living in neighboring countries such as Iran and Pakistan. The population of Kabul before 2001 was about 800,000 people, but in 2004 this rose to 3.5 million. The increase has resulted in homelessness for many.
Our house in Bagram was burnt down. Where shall we go? We have nothing left and there are mines everywhere. I lost 2 members of my family, but our 3 children are still alive.
Our biggest difficulty is we don't have anywhere to live. We don't have a bathroom. We don't have any of the essentials that we need. Nothing at all.
Over the last 2 years, we have rebuilt homes for about 130,000 Afghanis, and about 20,000 water wells have been dug for them. This work was organised by the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees and another organisation.
Hello there. How are you? What are you doing here?
We're building our house.
Why don't the men in your family do this work?
There aren't any, so we have to work. I've just come up to the top of the hill to find a place to live. Our children are sick, and the other people here don't want us to stay.
Immigrants and returnees have been building their houses here without respecting the master plan for the city of Kabul. So the authorities have reacted by tearing down these homes that were built without any official planning permission.